So what's up everyone, and welcome to Drawing This. My name is Julian, so hi. Welcome to the first part of drawing a movie character that actually connects to what occurs during the month of September, and that is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And this is probably the first time ever that we celebrate it by drawing someone that connects to that period for the month of September. Legitimately, for the first time ever, we're drawing a movie character for this series. Me and Jules Nerdy would draw humans, draw people for fun, and like to find a really creative way of celebrating a period. So from Black History Month to Pride Month, Hispanic Heritage Month. Well, it's Hispanic Heritage Month right now, and Jules Nerdy is yet to start drawing a YouTuber that connects to like Latin America. But right now, we're getting through the first part of drawing a movie character for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we are sticking with the monochromatic color challenge where we only use one color and the different shades of that color. So we're using the shades of yellow, but let's just say yellow is close to gold, the color gold. I'm wearing some yellow or gold. I don't know if you guys can really tell that all of this is yellow because of the ring lights that I'm using. The smaller one right here and the larger one right here. It should be noticeable now that it's yellow. The ribbon and the thing that the doctors use to check a patient's heart. I gotta find a way to support the kids living with cancer. I wish I could donate, but I'm broke. Sadly, I don't really have much. I can't wait to start working at a job, making my own bread. I could use the bread to get a much more better equipment for my content, and someone's calling me. My brother. Well guys, I'll be back. I have to see my brother. I'm gonna have to put on my sandals and see my brother real quick, so we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back guys. I had to head outside for a couple minutes just to bring some money to my brother since he's heading to a restaurant to get something to eat. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the movie character that we have been drawing. If you've seen My Sister's Keeper, there's like one of the characters with a form of cancer, and I have seen the movie before. So it came out back in 2009, so like around 15 years ago. The actress is named Sofia Vasileva. Vaseline. Quit making fun of her last name. But her character is Kate Fitzgerald, who's one of the Fitzgeralds with a form of leukemia, and spoilers, she ends up dying in the movie. The movie is kind of emotional, but you know, it's kind of a meh, but it's also kind of like a heartbreaking film. I gotta find someone that has to do with being really, really young, not really an adult yet, maybe a young adult, like, you know, if you're under like 18 years old, living with a form of cancer, and to celebrate Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And this might be one of the quicker and easier drawings to get through. Well, it really depends on a few things. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the drawing of Kate Fitzgerald from the movie My Sister's Keeper. My Sister's Keeper film is actually based on the novel that got published by Jodi Picoult. It got published back in 2004, so yeah, around 20 years ago. And I haven't actually read the novel, but I have seen the movie. I think I first saw the movie in like late 2010. It was like a year after it officially came out for theaters. And then I had watched it again like around 8 years later. I was a senior in high school. I had watched the movie in science class one time. It was like a couple months or like several weeks before I became a graduate, graduating from high school. Yeah, that was the second time I saw the movie, but this might be kind of a bit of a shocker here. I never seen like the entire movie, like from point A all the way to point Z. By like, thanks to Wikipedia, I would take a look at the plot. What all happened throughout the movie. During the movie, and the one of the main characters, Kate Fitzgerald, who has a form of cancer, like some type of leukemia, ends up dying towards the end of the film. Pretty heartbreaking. And like one time, as I was watching the movie with other students and a couple teachers, so there was like one science teacher and another teacher that's like kind of the assistant. Yeah, as we were watching the movie, there was this one student that kept on saying, "Oh, this character's gonna die. She's dead. She's dead. She's gonna die. She's gonna die." And like another student was like, "Do you even have a heart?" And then that student that kept on saying, "Oh, this character's gonna die in the movie," he had said, "It's just a movie." It's really so much to explain, and it's difficult to explain how movies can be. Some films won't do as wonderful as others, but at least the actors, the actresses, the movie crew, the directors and producers, all of them, we're just only doing our jobs as much as we can. Our knowledge is different from one another, and yeah. I mean, this hasn't been the only movie I have seen, and that's based on a novel. I have seen Speak the movie. There's actually a Speak novel. It's a really good book, by the way. I have read it when I was a freshman in high school one time. I have read other books that would eventually get their movies. Yeah, even if I don't finish the books like in their entirety, there's a few books I haven't like actually finished. One is The Kite Runner, but I have seen the Kite Runner movie, but I haven't finished the book. Another book I haven't finished. I wasn't the only student that never finished this book, The Maze Runner, like the very first Maze Runner book. But we have seen the movie, and we never finished the movie. This was back when I was a freshman in high school, but some other students I had, well, classmates I should say, they were like sophomores or juniors. I was on one of the few freshmen in a reading class, and then there were some other students that were sophomores. Those were good times. And, I would go through the short stories and then watch the films, the short films that are based on the short stories. I don't know about comic books. Have you ever experienced short films and films that would, like, ignore the insignificant parts of what occurred in novels? So, short films and films that are based on novels. Yeah, I have been there when I was attending these schools. As I was going through the novels and then start watching the movies that are based on novels, I would notice some tiny differences, a few differences of what occurred in novels, but the majority similarities. And to me, it kind of ruins the accuracy, and I'm not saying like the actors, the actresses, the director is lazy, not going through what occurred in the novels, and then they would make a movie from the novel. We can't stop these people behind these movies that would repeat what occurred in novels. We have to embrace the modifications that the people behind the movies would do. I mean, at least they're trying to like figure out the parts to keep from the novels and how the part is going to work for them. And You know, same thing for video games. There are some movies that are based on video games, like House of the Dead. Really, really terrible movie, but I've never played the game before. Okay guys, here's the current progress of the drawing of a movie character from My Sister's Keeper. This is Kate Fitzgerald, obviously. This may be kind of a sluggish start, but I'm telling you, the next part, which will be the second and final part of drawing Kate Fitzgerald from the 2009 film My Sister's Keeper, it's gonna be serious. I mean, we don't really have to worry too much about this artwork. We really don't have to work on the entire head. It's been quite a while since we did an artwork of a human doing a portrait artwork and doing the monochromatic challenge where we only use one color but different shades. Yeah, we're sticking with the colors that relate to gold. Let's pretend the shades of yellow is like the shades of gold, since we wear gold for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So yeah, this is how we're celebrating the period, which is for the entire month of September. I'm guessing it's almost like a do-rag, or maybe some type of, it relates to a bandana. I don't know all of the headwears, alright, so don't even make fun of me. There's nothing too concerning to deal with for this drawing. Yeah, we're gonna get through before the month of October. Like, I'm actually committed to finishing this artwork, finishing another artwork on time.
Are you sure about that?
But trust and believe me, guys, and I am doing my best to be careful using the darker colors. You kind of have to be careful with the color gray, but black for sure. You really have to be extra cautious how you handle using the color, how you're applying the strokes. I can't wait for the second and final part of drawing this movie character. I might have to work a bit extra harder. It depends on my state. So that is going to be the end of this art video, the end of the first part of drawing Kate Fitzgerald. Stay tuned for more content, guys, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch.